Hello, everybody. My name is RoboPirate Foxy, and welcome back. He's loud and annoying. Either way, point is today I want to build a gas farm, and I want a skeleton horse. I want a skeleton horse. Oh, this is just my. Do I have it? Did I already have one? Anyway, I want to build a gas farm today. I just kind of want to do some potion brewing. I always like to have one in a world, even though, especially in single player, it's kind of useless, but I don't really care. And I want to build a gas farm. There's a little bit of practical reason too, because not only do I want to build a gas farm, I want to design it myself. Now, I'm pretty confident I can design a gas farm without having to go into a creative world first and actually plan it out, but kind of not. I mean, to explain, I built gas farms before, so I know the basics, but portals are one of those things in Minecraft that just straight up confound me. So in Minecraft, you really only use portals in a farm for two reasons. One is to get the mob cap clear so more can spawn, and two, which is less important, is to transport them, which is kind of a byproduct of the first one anyway. And in the case of a ghast farm, they're so big that you're going to want to use portals to get them out of there as quick as you can so you can spawn more. But there is one thing I want to do first before I actually design my own, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a reinvention of the wheel, and I'm going to have in my description, I'm going to have a link to a farm that someone else made because it's just a better version of what I built or whatever. Or identical, because again, there's really only 3 steps to this equation. But there is one thing I do want to check in creative first, so let's go check that. Okay, so here I am in a testing world with the cube, basically just to test what actually hurts gas, because I'm pretty sure they're a lava. I mean, not that I want to use lava, but yeah. The reason I wanted to test all this is because I think I might be stuck using wither roses for the farm, which is fine, but I don't have a wither rose farm yet. I do want to try campfires. I did build it high up in the air. As you can tell, I started down there, but mainly just so I could do this. But if they're immune to fire, they're probably going to be immune to campfires. Yeah, let me try soul campfires just in case that makes a difference. No. Point is that we are going to have to make a wither rose farm. So let's do that immediately, and then we'll get crack-lacking with the ghast farm. Okay, so as you can see, I have finished the farm in front of me. I mean, things like the storage system isn't in here, but that's something I'm going to worry about later. It would literally just go underneath this half slab right here. Not that big a deal, because I do just want to get this guy in here. I think I can build him any direction, so I'm going to hopefully build him this way and nothing goes wrong. I haven't built one of these in a while, so that scared me so much. But the one thing is I have to be a little quick on the draw, because I have to get a water into this block before he spawns in, or else the building tube will explode. Luckily, it shouldn't hurt anything else. It's far enough away. But the building tube explodes, and, like, that explodes, then he will get away. And that will be bad. I don't think I even talked about this location, so I'm going to put it in here before I activate him. But I picked this area because it has an extra end gateway right there. Nothing connects to it, but it'll be easy to leave when I'm here. So, anyway, let's build this bad boy. So if I throw these in, I'm a little scared. But if I throw these in, he'll spawn, put the water there, and then when he explodes, he should just be stuck there if I did everything right, which I believe I did. And then he'll try to shoot me, but he should just shoot the chicken now. That's not good. I need a block of dirt. Shouldn't be anything there. There we go. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. I'm going to add on the storage system and AFK for the night. We're going to see what we get. I shouldn't really have to AFK that long, but I'm going to anyway, because why not? So, I'll be right back with you guys when I have AFK'd for the night. Yay! Okay, we are back from the Wither Rose farm. And I'm recording this here instead of at the Wither Rose farm because I was having horrible lag issues, but I only got a shulker box of wither roses for some reason. I don't know. I hope I can fix that by the time I AFK at this ghast farm, because I'm definitely going to have to AFK for like 8 hours for the thing to be worth it. Though, either way, well, with, you know, the wither roses we needed like a stack of, genuinely. The worst part is going to be, because I remembered a bit more, I was thinking about it, I remembered a bit more of the farm. The worst part is going to be that I have to build a lot on the nether side. Very obviously, this thing has to go into a soul sand valley. You know, that's where gas spawn the most. It's going to be the best spot. So, but that was obvious. The second thing is that I'm going to have to build lots of portals because, like I said, gas, I believe, need a 5x5 area to spawn. And then it's basically the amount of layers I build is the amount of gas I'm going to get. Other than that, I guess I just gotta kind of choose the blocks I want to build out of. So I'm back, and I've gathered some resources. Mainly just a lot of glass and just general this. Other than that, we're pretty ready to go. I got some scaffolding for both the overworld part and all that. I should probably have some more junk blocks, but I really don't know how many layers I'm gonna build. I mean, I just want to get something that works first, and then once I have a provable concept, I'm going to expand it in, like, a replay, because I do remember you have to build a lot of these layers for this farm to truly be effective. Though, I did do a little research. I looked into gas, and I will say, you may notice I have a shulker box of shroom lights wherever that went. The reason I do is because gas can spawn in any light level, so if I build this in a soul sand valley, and then I light up the arena. And the reason I'm using shroom lights is because shroom lights are considered a full block. Like, a ghast could spawn on a shroom light. So we just gotta go find a soul sand valley. Probably, hopefully, a bit far away. I would prefer that, so that way it's like portal hijinks and farm stuff doesn't get messed up and whatnot. So now we just... Oh, yeah. Oh, doggy. Oh, yeah. And then this is spawn-proofed, so I can build it in here. So I think I am actually going to build it right about here. Though I want to fly this way a bit and see how quickly this changes. Oh, this is solid Soul Sand Valley. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is going right here. I guess I can keep that one on me because I'm going to use that in the overworld. But either way, let's grab a few stacks of this. Let's grab my cobblestone. I'm probably going to honestly need more cobblestone. I'll deal with that later. And then I'm going to need some obsidian. I'll worry about the glass later. I'm not too concerned right now. But so basically what my idea is it needs to be 5 wide. So if I do something like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then something like this, that way the light level should always be high enough where skeletons can't spawn. I know in the nether, light level spawnage is increased, but it shouldn't be an issue. Oh, but the sides, though, that's something I didn't think about. Because over here, it's an 8. But that way, well, I guess I could have rows of lights. I mean, there's really nothing stopping me from doing that. All of these are good, so I literally cannot spawn a skeleton with this setup. Perfect. So I'm basically just going to build a really long row. I might only do like 20 for now, just to see what I get. So there we go. So these portals will work, and then I shouldn't really worry about having this gap closed, but maybe if I do it in modules like this, it might work slightly more effectively. Working, so these light, and they should link to the same portal. Actually, though, before I even continue, I am going to build the overworld sides. Okay, so I'm going to skip over a lot of this part because it's kind of just me fumbling over myself. But I did 2 things wrong here. One is I built the base kill chamber too small, which I will very quickly fix. But 2 is I was having issues with the portal staying linked up. And the main thing was because of the height. I mean, I'm sure there's some other micro things in there that I still don't fully understand, I should say. But the portals have to be at the right height, which is kind of where this clip goes. I cut out a lot of it because it was just me, like, breaking a portal, going back, breaking a portal, not very fun to watch. But it was a height issue, and I had to eventually build a portal at the right height to make sure they linked up together. I don't know, actually. We're just going to see if this works. Now, I need to go up about 120-ish blocks. That way there's nothing spawning in the nether. So I should have to go to, like, 240-ish. I might do 240 just because it's a nice, flat, easy number. But even then, the overworld side is just done now. Like, that should basically be it. I might need to make the kill chamber bigger. And obviously, like I said, I want to add those sorters once I test if this works. There we go. Literally 240. So stuff should be spawning. I might have messed something up, but also it's not that common for Ghast to spawn. I'm just pressing a bunch of buttons and things are happening on my keyboard. Either way, stuff should be spawn. Oh, I have a spawn of a skeleton. What is that? Wait, what? Did I throw something down by accident? Oh, no, a Ghast did spawn and go through and come back, though. The items came back. Okay, the kill box might not be big enough. I might... Either way, though, that worked, though. That did work. It did work. So, it's just the kill box is too small and the Ghast gets stuck. I, as far as I care, built a working Ghast farm. Oh! It worked, though! Okay, so now, with a working farm, I need to do two things. I need to, one, increase the kill chamber. And then two, is I need to add many, many layers. I think I already said it earlier, but the point is these Ghast farms come with many of these tiers. I just built one to see if the design from my memory would work, which it does. So I now need to expand it. I'm probably only going to do like 3 and then just go vertical. So let's get right into that. So here we are with every portal lit on 5 layers. This is a total of 15 spawning platforms. It's okay if it's a little slow. I just need items to not come back through the portal. So I'm going to go up here and turn my hitboxes on. I know I won't be able to see everything spawning anymore, but still I can see some stuff. And the main goal is I'll be able to fly by and not see anything spawning in the... There's one. See any items coming back and stuff like that. And the reason is because I don't need this thing to work really well, right? I'm not going to need regeneration potions. I have a beacon for that. But the point is, I want to have a little bit of everything. And Ghast tiers are one of the things that is exclusive to the potion. You know, it's like the Ghast tier's only use in game is this, and now technically the dried gas. But why would you ever get a dried gas through crafting it out? But I'm gonna stand here for a minute and we're gonna see what happens, because it should work. I mean, 15 layers is enough as long as things start going. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys in like 5 minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay, so it has been about 5 minutes. I do want to see how many items we have. Sometimes... Oh, it works! Because I was gonna say, I do expect some items just to go back. It's bound to happen with this farm, but 25 Ghast tiers in 5 minutes is actually really good. I don't even have, I don't have my ender chest on me, but I don't even have anything to say about that. 25 in 5 minutes? What's that in an hour? So 60 divided by 5 to get the 12, 5 minutes, so 25 times 12. That's 300 in an hour, or for just over 4.5 stacks. Now, of course, some of it's going to go back, like I said. It just has to happen. But that's quite a bit for just me just kind of building something and going with it. Okay, hello everybody. So it's been, instead of a 1 hour test, it's been more like a 6.5 hour test. But as what happened earlier, I'm not sure if my AFKing broke like it did at the Wither Rose farm. So we're gonna see what we got. Oh, it didn't break this time. Ooh, okay. So like I said, this was a bit more than an hour. This was like 6.5-ish. 6:40 minutes-ish. I'm looking at the time. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I'd say it was 6. I would say it was like 7 hours. We'll say this was 7 hours. So I probably should have just let it run for another hour. But, oh my god. This was great. I only needed 9 stacks. And I have achieved I achieved 18, 19, 20, 21, and some change. And then I got a lot of gunpowder. That's nice, especially if I built it better, because there is one flaw with the farm that I realized only after I set myself to AFK. Just to show you, why did I make these 5 blocks long? I could have made them 4. It would have cost more obsidian, but I could have made it 4 long, and then they spawn in the portal so you wouldn't have cases of this happening. Is it worth going back and changing? Not at all, but I just didn't think about that, because we have had ones that are spawning inside the portal and instant teleporting. But, either way, that is the end of the video. I'd like to say thank you all so much for watching. You could please like and subscribe, and bye-bye! Yeah, I love Ghast.